One fascinating thing about the movie, too, is the script, which was bouncing around Hollywood for years and had all of this buzz before it got produced, is actually written by Ruth's nephew, Daniel Stiepelman.
Mm-hmm.
So what kind of insight did he... I mean, Felicity, you got to meet Ruth and go to her apartment, which I still can't get over. I hope you took photos.
Yeah, many photos. and she, Ruth had been involved from the very beginning in the genesis of the script. And as you say, her nephew, Daniel, wrote the screenplay, and Justice Ginsburg gave very, very specific notes, as a good lawyer should, on all aspects of the script. And her most important things were the presentation of the law, that was accurate, and then also how Marty was presented in the screenplay. And her notes never came from a place of vanity or wanting to show herself in a better light, which is obviously a testament to the integrity that she has.
Army, did Daniel Stiepelman, her nephew, who wrote the screenplay, what kind of insight did he give you on Marty?
Being Marty's nephew, the script was so well sort of crafted and fleshed out. I felt like there was so much of Marty sort of represented in the original source material, the script. So for me as an actor to sort of find out who this guy was, I had that as sort of like a template. But then also we had access to Ruth, we had access to Mimi, who had been living with this for so long. And then I also did a fair amount of my own research, and I hired a professional researcher, and we worked together on this for a while. And I talked to former students and all that kind of stuff, and I just wanted stories. But really, I mean, the most telling thing about Marty and sort of the most enlightening thing was just seeing Justice Ginsburg's face when she talked about him. We went to her private chambers, and we were sitting there. And we were talking about everything, saying hello, meeting her, the whole thing. And then as soon as we sort of got to talking about the story and the movie, as soon as Marty came up, her face lit up. She started smiling. And it was the first time I'd seen her smile ever. And so to see that love was still there, and to see how cherished he still was, even though he had passed, 8 years ago now, it really kind of told me everything I needed to know, not only about him, but about their relationship as well.
Yeah, I think that's what was so wonderful about it, is it's a family story, and it is about how the family come together. And obviously with their daughter Jane, who was so much of a sort of catalyst behind so much that happened. But that's what, I mean, throughout making the whole experience, we just were so in awe of this, of how special this family was.